Hey, thanks for checking out this video. I want to say real quickly, I ask you this one question. Have you ever wished that you could change the culture of your church because you were the only one who cares about discipleship? If you've ever had that set of thoughts, it's like me and one other person, or just me, that cares about discipleship and nobody else seems to, how can I move forward? Well, I want to talk to you about something brand new. First of all, let me just quickly run past what's currently in NewStart Discipleship, because some of you have been thinking about getting into it, and I'm running a price special right now until the 31st of January at midnight. All right, so the price actually has already gone up, but I have opened up a sale from $50 a month, the regular current price, which is $600 a year, if you were to stay subscribed for a year. It's $600 a year, but I'm running a special $300 for the entire year, and I'm also releasing something brand new as a bonus for this sale, all right? So this is NewStart Discipleship. We start with the 50-day Bible reading plan for brand new Christians in the NewStart Discipleship Journal and all of the habit-building tools that come along with it, habit journal space and sample prayers and all that kind of stuff, meditation questions for the day, gratitude moment, encouragement to reach out to a mentor, all of that, and a 6-sermon series that goes with it. And then we progress right on to what we're currently doing at our church right now called the Obedience Challenge, which is a 90-day Gospels Bible reading plan. 90 days, there's 89 chapters in the Gospels, 90 days reading them and meditating on and the teaching in this video series, this 90-day discipleship journey, is on the commands of Jesus. This is day 29, and it is practice private fasting, all right? This is day 27, and it's pray the Lord's Prayer. In day 25, it's pray believing, and in day number 4, it's follow me, all right? You get the idea. So we spend there's 45, 48, depending on how you count them, commands of Jesus, and we do that. And there's a sermon series that I'm currently preaching right now at my church, because we're actually doing that right now. A sermon series coming with that as well. And then we move right on through to a number of other tools. Now, I have several more tools coming out this year: the Baptism Challenge, the One Another Challenge, sometimes called the Membership Challenge, moving from me to we. And then there's the Habits Masterclass that's included that you can use. That, by the way, it has a sermon series that goes along with that. There's the Defending Your Faith workbook, which also has a sermon series that goes along with it. There is the Pursuing Holiness 139, I think, 130-page workbook that has 40 days of devotionals on holiness and teaching on a theology of the holiness of God, and how He uses the Holy Spirit's power to create clean hands and a pure heart in the people that are saved, that are His. And then the Prayer Guidebook. Pursuing Holiness and the Prayer Guidebook also have sermon series that go along with them. Here's what I'm saying. I am trying to create massive amounts of value, discipleship value, and a clear discipleship pathway for you so you can focus in on leadership. But here's the thing, just having a set of tools, even a valuable set of tools like that, doesn't create discipleship culture. Leadership creates culture, right? Tools don't create culture. Notebooks don't create culture. Leadership creates culture. So how do we learn to lead so we're creating discipleship culture? So that's the question that I'm trying to answer now with this bonus, all right? So I've created a thing. It's so new, I don't even have the workbook in my hand yet, but I'm going to show you a picture here. It's called Getting Started with Discipleship. And this teaching, this 10-video series is designed to help you grow in your leadership and be intentional in your leadership in creating a discipleship culture in your church. So how do you do it when there's nobody else who's currently your disciple or nobody else who seems to care about discipleship? How do you progress in discipleship process? This video series, it's a 10-video series I'm actually finishing developing the workbook right now. I've got all the content, all the videos are done, but I'm working on getting the workbook so I can print it out. So I will have it available in the next 48 hours. That'll be downloadable. And so all of that is coming, and I'm working on getting it up and running for you. So this video series is a 10-video series. It's designed to be something you can do, and you can watch and then act on, watch and then act on. And I give you 2 to 3 specific action steps per session and space to write out what you need to write out. We talk about things like how to get your first 3 disciples, developing a disciple-making mindset. We talk about all kinds of using your worship service to promote discipleship. How do you walk your church board through the process of being partners in the discipleship? All of that. Literally, there's a lesson on each one of those, plus more, 10 lessons in total. So here's what I want to do. Normally speaking, this would be, it also includes something, I've got a workbook picture there, and then also I want to tell you about this right here. This is something brand new that I'm doing. It is a 22-question discipleship assessment. So never before have I offered this. It's literally the first time. I've had 2 guys that I asked to pilot it for me, and nobody else has ever seen it. It's a discipleship assessment. What you do is you take a 22-question quiz. It comes to me. I can look at it and suggest next steps or highlight for me and for you areas in which you have the quickest win potential. Then we work through that workbook with the 10 sessions where you can take action, and we will do, at some point in there, we'll do a consultation call via Zoom. So this whole thing, all of it, I've never offered it before. I would normally say this is like a $297 product, right? 10 coaching sessions, all the workbook stuff, the assessment, and a Zoom call. That's a lot of time commitment. That's a lot of leadership potential. I want to give it to you. Okay? If you are annually subscribing to NewStart Discipleship at not the normal rate of $50 a month, $60, $600 a year, but instead at the 50% off rate of $300 per year, I want to give you all the rest of that. All right? So please don't miss this, all right? I have never offered something this significant, this huge, in all of the years that I've been doing NewStart, all the time, the months rather. I've done it for about a year and a half. All the time I've been doing NewStart Discipleship, I've never offered something anywhere close to this comprehensive. So don't miss it. Take action. Start developing a discipleship culture in your church right now. If you go to special.newstartdiscipleship.com, that link, special.newstartdiscipleship.com, don't put www on the front of it. If you do that link, it will be live until midnight on the 31st, that special link, all right? So that's what I'm doing right now. If you want in, now's your time, okay? There's never going to be a time where it's a better value than it is right now, all right? Thanks a bunch for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it. If you have questions, reach out to me because I'm happy to try to answer them, okay? By the way, I should say one more thing. If you sign up at that $300 a year rate, all of the stuff that I've got coming down the pike, the baptism challenge, the one another's challenge, and the other tools that I'm creating that I am working through. I've got 2 more that I can't even talk about yet because I don't have names exactly for them. But I've got several different things I'm creating. All of that will be added to the members area of NewStart Discipleship for free. Your price will never go up. You subscribe, it's all there, and that's it. All right, so thank you so much for considering special.newstartdiscipleship.com. Check it out, and I think it's going to be a really, really valuable thing for your church in creating a discipleship culture in your church. Thanks a lot.